Welcome back to Me Being Cheap. So you may have seen on Pinterest or YouTube videos or pictures on how to do a $60 fire pit or an $80 fire pit. Well, welcome to the $15 fire pit. This was built by using materials that we scavenged from friends. So if you ask around, you may be able to find some leftover stone or some old bricks. And these were free from the hauling from a friend who was trying to clean out a flower bed. So we decided to put them to good use. So you'll actually want to start by digging a round hole a little bit bigger than the size that you want, and save the last load of dirt because you'll need that for backfill. You're going to use the bricks that have holes in them for the bottom because they will allow drainage. So once you have your holes dug and leveled, you're going to lay the brick. And then you want to find the center point of the brick platform by using a measuring tape. Here we went with an 18-inch radius, and then we can actually draw a circle by using the center point and using a piece of rope or a tape measure that's 18 inches long, and that will give you the circle for which you want to build your walls out of. And this is done just by holding a can of spray paint and then going around and marking the measurements. And as you can see, the brick floor actually extends beyond where we're going to build the sides of the fire ring. Again, you don't have to do this perfect. We're not building a house. We're simply making a fire pit. But you do want to get that floor nice and level. And it really doesn't matter if the bricks crack any, because it is the floor, and you'll see later it does actually get covered up with some pea gravel. Okay, so again, using the rope, we're going to make that circle, and we're actually doing 3 feet, and we actually started out with a 4-foot circle. And that circle is actually dug about 8 inches down with a straight edge, and then the floor was made nice and level, and then as the bricks were kind of tamped into place, we made sure that they were level as well. So next you're going to want to get your solid bricks, and you're going to do a test fit of them, and before you actually lay them out, you want to sweep any extra debris off. And there is the test fit of the bricks that are dry. Again, this is a 3-foot fire pit. There are 14 bricks there, and we did a test fit to make sure that we had enough, and we're doing 2 rows for the walls of the fire pit. That's the quick-rete mortar we use. That's actually where the $15 came in handy. It was $5 a bag. So mixing that up to where it's an appropriate consistency to where it will hold its shape. Set the bricks equally spaced, and you're going to use that painted line as your guide. And then you can use a small level to make sure that you get it level, and then you can take away the mortar or add to as needed to ensure that your side walls are level. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're not building a house, you're building an outdoor fire pit. So this is about a weekend project. It took us 2 weekends actually, because we had some rain that interrupted the work. But this was easily can be done in one day. One day and $15. We were actually lighting it up by the evening time. The mortar had actually dried. So again, take your time, get that first row level so that you'll have a level platform for the second row of bricks. You can use a hammer to tap it down if you need to. And that mortar, that can be bought at any Home Depot, Lowe's, any local hardware company, anything like that will be just fine. Tuck the extra mortar into the bricks, in between the bricks. And then next we're going to go ahead and add the second row. Again, making sure that that first row of bricks is level. Okay, following the same process, we have added the second row. This is what it looks like mortared together. Put a little bit more mortar in between the bricks on that top row. And then we use that remaining dirt, remaining mortar, and little odds and ends of bricks to do the backfill. And here we have started dry fitting the rocks to see what order we want to put them in. And again, using the mortar, we're constructing the above ground portion of the fire pit using the recovered stones. You can see some pea gravel down in the bottom, and that was also recovered too from a failed aquaponics experiment. Here is the finished product. I reused a cooking grate that I had purchased at a yard sale years ago. So this is it. Thanks for watching.